Hello everybody, welcome back. You're watching VegasDtech. I'm Joey. I'm back out here again with Maria today.
Hi, how you doing guys? Stay with us because we have something different for you today.
Something different for you today. So guys, I got the Lake Mead and the Hoover Dam water report for you. So anyways guys, you know, Maria and I were just thinking just a couple nights ago, we're like, everybody takes you out and shows you, you know, the marina and what it looks like, you know, coming out to the marina. But then we were talking about what would it be like if we actually took you over here and looked under the ground. Yeah, what's underneath the marina? You know, what does that look like? And I tried to devise a little contraption camera that would survive this. And we're gonna go over here and take a look. After I give you the report, we're gonna take a look underneath here and see what lies beneath. So as always guys, we like to normally start off by coming down here to Hemingway Harbor, having a look at the boat ramps, taking a look at what the wait times are. I mean, you can see a lot of watercrafts out here because of all these trucks that are out here with trailers all behind them. So there's quite a bit of people already out here on the water. And we're just gonna come out here to the ramps and do some water readings here to see just how deep it is midway and at the very end. So let's go take a look. Alrighty guys, so we're out on the actual launch ramp number 2. On the right hand side, you've got the left side, you've got the right side over here. And we're gonna go ahead and take a water depth reading right here, right where the boat launches are. Normally the guys are saying that they wanna know how deep it is right where their waters are, or the top of the wheel wells, because that's what they need to float the boat off. So we're gonna take a reading right here and we're gonna go down to the very end. All right, so on the halfway part of the pier, let's see how deep it is here. All right, so we're at the bottom now. Yeah, same as it was last week, 2.5 feet. Let's go down to the end. And down here, we're at bottom now. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5.5 feet from the bottom at the very end of the pier. The water out here today feels a bit more murkier than it normally is. Normally it's a lot clearer, and today I can't even see the bottom at all. I don't know what that means or anything like that. Temperature today is 92 degrees. We got a nice solid breeze coming out here, and it's an overall nice day. No chance of rain. Visibility, it's looking like 10-15 miles, guys. So if you guys want to come out here, boat ramps are wide open, as you guys can see. Number 1 boat ramp, number 2 boat ramp. We got some boats heading out there right now. You got a few out there along the way, but absolutely wonderful day out here to come out and bring out the boats, bring out the family, and enjoy yourself. Alrighty guys, so before we start any of the other adventures for today, let's go ahead and get into this Lake Mead water report, okay? So today guys, Lake Mead's water level is going to be 1,054.99 feet. It's up 15 feet from the beginning of the water year. Our inflows today are 19,232 cubic feet per second flowing in, and we've got 14,453 cubic feet per second flowing out. The average flow for the last 14 days have been 19,821, and our average flow out is 15,503. So for the change index is showing that we're up 0.07 feet. We have 13 days in the green with 1 day in the red. Our average gain per day is 0.06 feet. And that is the report for Lake Mead. Moving on to Lake Powell. Lake Powell's water level today, guys, is 3,573.44 feet. The inflows at Lake Powell are 57,227 cubic feet per second coming in. Outflow is 17,835 cubic feet per second flowing out today. The average flow is 56,502, and the outflow average is 17,700. The change index shows that we are averaging 0.93 feet, 14 days of green positive gain for Lake Powell with 0 days in the red. And the average gain per day at Lake Powell is 0.95 feet. So they're gaining almost 1 foot per day at Lake Powell. And that is the Lake Powell Lake Mead water report for today. Nevertheless, it always blows my mind when I come out here and look. So right over here in front of me, I'm gonna flip this camera around. This is the sign right here. It's an official National Park Service sign that shows that the Lake Mead water in 2018 was absolutely right here. Okay, just right on this slab, right in front of this truck, dead smack center of this truck. Now, not very far from it, right in front of that black truck right there, or right at the back part of the truck, that's where the line was in 2021. All right, so just take a look at that here. Right, so the sign says right there that's where the water line was in 2021. And then if you just take a look here, look at the distance between this truck and this truck. 2018 water line, and in 3 years 2021. Now from 2021 to 2023, look at how far down the water line went there. See that? I mean, we are a good football field away, a good 100 yards. I mean, could you imagine losing 100 yards of water? 2021 all the way out there in 2023, 100 yards of water. Now it only took, this is only like maybe 20 yards between 2018 and 2021. Only like 20 yards between those years. But from 2021 all the way out to 2023, 100 yards. Alrighty guys, so we moved over from the Hemingway Harbor boat launch, and we're down here now at the Marina. And we're gonna go ahead and deploy my submersible camera and try to get some footage underneath the marina to see what it looks like under the water. I've always wanted to do that since I was a kid, and today we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's go take a look. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna be going down here to this very first slip. We're gonna go down to the very end and we're gonna lower my camera down in there. I have no clue how deep it is, but we're gonna go find out and see what it looks like underneath this slip. Come on. Now guys, I wanna show you just how ghetto I had to be creative with making this thing work, okay? Because I don't have any cameras that I trust throwing over into the water. You know, they're like $200 to $400 a camera. And even though some of them say that they're waterproof, I just don't feel comfortable just throwing that over to the side. And I'm not sponsored in any way, so I just went ahead and bought one of these cheap cameras. This one right here is like a 4K camera from Amazon. And I had to make some kind of Jacques Cousteau contraption on here, because the problem that I had the very first time I put this in the water is this waterproof casing. When I put it in the water, the camera refuses to sink. It just floats up on the top. The GoPro cameras that I have, the GoPro Hero 7, if I lower that in the water, it will sink. You actually need a handle, a flotation handle to keep it floating. It will sink on its own, but I just don't trust throwing that over into the side. But since I put a case onto this camera right here, the case is too buoyant and it keeps it above. So I had to put all these weights on it here. And we're gonna use this to see if I can get this to sink deep all the way down to the bottom. I'm thinking it's around 20, 25 feet around here, but we're gonna go take a look. Come on. All right guys, so we're down here at the very end and I'm thinking it's around 25 feet deep. So let's just see if this thing will sink. And it will, no problem. We haven't hit bottom yet. Wow, it's still taking it. Man, I'm thinking it's like 30 feet deep right here. Wow, man. I'm thinking it's like 35 feet deep right here. There, we finally hit bottom. You know, the water was just really, really murky today, man. When that camera went into the water and it got about 5 feet deep, I just lost it. Couldn't even see it no more, man. So, yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden it just got to be so murky. Because some of these days I could look down there and see 10, almost 15 feet deep. But today, with just 5 feet of water, the camera just disappeared. And this is what we saw when it actually went all the way down to the bottom. All right, guys, so Maria pulled the camera out of the ground, and as you can see from here, all the way down to the end of the dock. We got about, I would say 25 feet from right here. So this first slip is about 25 feet deep. Alrighty guys, so I decided that I'm just going to do a little voiceover right here, because right here on the back pier where I dropped this camera, they were just playing music and stuff in the background, which wasn't too loud, you know, or anything like that, but it's just that the YouTube algorithm, they give you copyright strikes if there's music playing in the background, then you're going to get something flagged on your video, and it just really sucks when you put in a lot of work to make these videos, and all of a sudden you go to publish it and it says copyright strike because of something that was played in the background. And I didn't even notice that when I actually went back there to do this video. But anyways, I dropped this camera down at the end and I was just slowly lowering it, and you know, I was thinking, how deep can this thing possibly be? And I had hit about 20-25 feet. At this point right here, I hit about 30-35 feet, going on to 40 feet, and I could just feel the spool just continuing to unravel in my hand. And then finally at about 50-55 feet, boom, I felt the camera just finally stop at the bottom down there. And I didn't know it at the time, but it was right at around 60 feet, you know. And man, just look at how green and murky it is. You know, something about being in the bottom of the lake, man. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could ever be a scuba diver, because it just seems like, you know, the way the water sounds when it goes in your ear, it just has a real spooky sound when you're underwater, man. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but yeah, I mean, some people say it's peaceful, but other times it just feels spooky. Like, you know, if something was down there, I just can't get out of the water fast enough, you know. But anyways, as I started pulling the camera up here, you can see all of these different variety of fishes. Catfish, plenty of striper, carp. I mean, just a myriad of fish here that, you know, and these fish are so tame that they basically come up out of the water and they eat food right out of your hands. At least the carp do. The carp don't mind nothing, you know. They're probably one of the most bravest fish. These guys here are a little skittish. You know, they'll eat anything that's left over, you know, the stripers. And these guys are big, man. You would not believe how, look at that big old carp right now. That's a catfish. Another catfish right there. You know, and these things here, man, they're good. They're good 1.5 2 feet, 2.5 feet long, dude. They're a big fish, man. There's a lot of meat on these fish right here. And I'm just thinking, my goodness, man, they're just packed up underneath this pier in just big, humongous groups. You know, just when they see you at the edge of the dock like that, man, and if you throw a little piece of popcorn in there, it's just a feeding frenzy, man. And these carps right here, you wouldn't believe how big these carps can get. I think I've seen a carp in there 3.5 feet, you know, long, and I can just imagine how big these carp can actually get when they're down at the dam. There used to be some kind of rumor that was being passed when I was in high school that scuba divers were afraid to go down towards the dam and swim down at the bottom, because while they're welding and doing their inspections on the actual dam, they can feel something humongous scrape up behind them when they turn around, that they've got these big catfish that are, you know, 6-foot catfish and stuff that are down there. I don't know. I mean, carp and catfish being 6 foot long. You know, like I said, that's the stories that we used to hear growing up. But from what I can see here at the pier, these carps here, no joke, man. They're huge. They eat all day and all night because the tourists come in there and they just drop so much popcorn and various chips and stuff into the water, and they love that. So anyways, man, we're going to go ahead and pop back out of here and return to the video.
All right, guys, so there it is. From the beginning of the pink all the way to this camera, it's looking like, I'm thinking it's looking like about 60 feet, 55, 60 feet here at the marina. So directly below us, man, 60 feet of water. And you guys got to see that. I think you guys got to see a lot of the fish that were down there. I know they were quite inquisitive of the camera as I was lowering it down and coming up. Those are pretty aggressive fish because everybody feeds them out here. And so, I guess they were trying to take little nibbles at the camera, and they're just like, that ain't no popcorn, that ain't no Spam. We love Spam and popcorn, and that ain't it. But anyways, guys, we're gonna get up out of here now. We're gonna run over to the old Las Vegas boat harbor. We're gonna take a look at a couple of the markers that are out there, see if the water came in at all. So stand by, let's run out towards that area. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're back out here at Boulder Beach, Swim Beach, whatever you want to call it. Now, last week when we came out here, this water was nowhere near this close. You guys remember the video where Marina and I went swimming with the boat? Man, this water has come up real close. Look, our car's like right here, and then right here, the water's already lapping just a matter of feet. Do you remember the water being this close last week, babe?
Oh no, they're like.
Your first reaction was what when you saw the water?
Yeah, I was so surprised. Oh my God, the water was just so near to us.
The water was so near to us. Take a look at this, guys.
Yeah.
See, here's the road in, right? Here's the road in where you ride right in. So you ride right in, and it's just like right here. Water. It has moved, guys. It has definitely moved in again. Wow, guys, this boat is all but gone. Take a look at that out there. That's all that's left of it right there. See it? Right there. Ooh, that's a definite swim out there now. Yeah guys, so I give this thing another 2 or 3 more days and this is gonna be gone. She came out of the water and now she returns back to the depths from whence she came. Alrighty guys, that's all we got for you guys this week here with the Lake Mead Hoover Dam Water Report. I just want to say thank you so much again for joining us. If you found any of this information beneficial, useful, or even entertaining or fun, I just appreciate you guys doing us a kindness and giving us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And also, if you guys want, hit the notification bell. That way YouTube would know that you like videos like this and they will alert you each and every time I come up with a new video, which is once a week, sometimes twice a week. So without further ado, Maria, anything to say?
Oh, thank you once again for staying with us up to the end of this video, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode.
Next episode. Thank you so much again. We'll see you guys again soon. You guys be well, okay? Bye now.
Bye.